G'day, how you going?
Hey everyone, I've just had a patient in who was suffering some very mild abdominal pain. Over the weekend, he was lifting a heavy item with his wife, and I think as he went to lift this heavy item, because he's a desk worker, and I think he would be in his mid to late 50s, he probably exerted too much force before he had time to contract his core and all of his abdominal muscles, which would have served to brace his spine and protect it, and his abdominals as well. Anyway, this is something that happens very commonly over the weekends amongst desk workers or people who aren't always in the gym working their core or doing abdominal exercises, things like that. And it often results in back pain, or in this guy's case, some lower abdominal pain. And he said to me, do you think it's because my core is weak? And it is a real cliche that practitioners can just say, oh, your core's weak, that's why you've hurt your glute or your lower back or your upper back, whatever the case is. But I think a lot of the time it does serve its place, that answer. A lot of the time desk workers, they aren't exercising as frequently as they should. Their families or their jobs are taking up too much time for them to dedicate even 10 minutes every second day to doing some abdominal and core work. So I try to think very practically and think, well, what's something that's easy enough for this person to do that they will actually pluck up the effort to go and do it, but that is also all-encompassing and gets your core and abs. I think the two exercises that one could take to the grave that would serve the core for the whole life is the plank and the side plank. So everybody knows what a plank is. If I just quickly demonstrate, you can do a plank either on your arms like this, or you can do it on your elbows. I think on your elbows is harder, but a plank is a plank, and when you do a plank, you'll be getting all of this core strength around the circumference of your torso. But then it's important not to neglect the side core. So you can do a side plank like so on both sides, or you can do it on your side like that. That's what a side plank is. So I think people should do planking 3 minutes on a front plank, and you can do that either 3 sets, 1 minute planking, 6 sets of 30 seconds of planking, or you can do it 3 minutes all in one go. If you were to do that, every second day, that would be fantastic. The other thing you can do, the side planks, I think you should do 1.5 minutes on each arm. And again, 3 sets of 30 seconds, or a minute and then 30 seconds, whatever you're up to. But those are the two things that I advised him to do. And then I said, you've got 3 other exercises that I think you should do to work your abs, which is a little different to your core. And these are what I showed him. So you'll start on your back, and you'll bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor, and then you'll put your fingertips to the side of your head. And I think this is preferable over doing it like this, because people often have a tendency to pull hard on the back of their head and overly flex their neck. So put your fingertips to the side of your head, and then try and bring your nose towards the ceiling. So like this, and then back down. Now I like to sort of pause at the top, because that adheres to time under tension. We know that when you contract muscles slower, you will be performing work over a longer period of time, and that's harder. So it will be more of a workout. If I just go like this, it's not cheating, but you're not getting as deep a contraction, say, as when you go like so. So you can do 6 of those, 10 of those, 20 of those, whatever is enough to have you feel that sort of burning sensation, not uncomfortably burning, but the sensation of like, wow, that's enough, I need a breather. Once you've done, let's just say 15 of those, that will target your upper abdominals. You then want to go into the sort of mid-range abdominals. So put the soles of your feet together, still fingertips, you'll sort of interlock your hands like this, and then you go up. I think it's called a push through sit up. I'm just trying to bring my fists closer to my feet. And as I do that, if I really contract, I can feel most of the contraction around here. And then finally, there's the lower abdominal reverse curl, if you like. So bring your thighs perpendicular to the floor. I like to cross my ankles. And then fingertips to the side of the head. You can either leave your head here, or you can sort of pre-tension by bringing your upper body off, or your shoulders off the ground. And then you want to pull your knees towards your chest. Now, if I was just to do this, I'm not really achieving anything. I'm just slightly contracting my hip flexors. So you might actually want to bring your thighs forward of perpendicular to the floor, and now try and lift your butt up off the floor. So like that. It's only when you do the lifting of your butt or your lower back off the bench are you actually engaging your lower abdominals to the intensity that you need to perform a workout. So there's your upper, middle and lower abdominal workout. I would say do 3 to 4 sets of anywhere from 10 to 20 repetitions. Now if you want facilitated abs, that is ones that are just switched on and at the ready, you can just go through that one time. If you want strong abs that really pop and bring the muscle out, you need to do lots. And lots is, it could be anything for you. 10 sets of 10 reps every single day or whatever. These won't hurt you. Some people, if you've listened to the work of Stuart McGill and repetitive flexing through the spine, I really think that's minimal flexion going through the spine there. And yes, every structure has a finite life cycle, but I really do think the benefits outweigh the risks in that one. But if people think otherwise, then leave a comment down below and we can discuss it till the end of the world, if you like. Just to recap as well, don't forget the planks and the side planks, because that's more of a static exercise and it targets a different energy system within the body. If you do your planks and your side planks and something very simple like I just went through, you will build strength and facilitation through your abdominals. And next time you go to lift or drag or push something heavy, because you've exercised the muscle and they're familiar with being switched on and off, when you go to do the same thing, you're less likely to injure yourself. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks mate. Good on you.